Hey there, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about multiplying fractions. The I can statement is I can multiply a fraction by a whole number or a fraction. I can use a visual model and relate a story context to the equation. So the first part of our example says visualize 2/3 times 1/4 as, and we're going to talk about this shape here as one whole. Okay, so this is one whole. And I'm going to divide this side into thirds. So I have 1/3 here, and 1/3 here, and 1/3 here at the bottom. If I go across in 3 rows, I've divided it into thirds. And then I'm going to go across the top, and I'm going to divide it into fourths. So this is a fourth, and this is a fourth, and a fourth, and a fourth. Okay, so I have one whole and I've divided it one direction in thirds and the other direction in fourths. Now if I'm doing 2/3 times 1/4, I'm going to shade 2 of my thirds right here. Okay, so 2/3 of the shape is shaded. And then I'm also going to shade one of my fourths. So we'll go the other direction here and shade a fourth. Now where these overlap, where the boxes are both green and blue, is the answer to our multiplication problem. Let's count how many boxes there are total. So I'm going to get another color here really quickly. Let's do pink. Okay, so here's one box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So by dividing it one direction in fourths and the other direction in thirds, I've created twelfths in my one whole. How many of those pieces are shaded in both green and blue? Here's one right here. And here's the other one. So I have two shapes, two of those pieces shaded in green and blue, which means that 2/3 times 1/4 equals 2/12. Now let me show you how to do it without a visual model. 2/3 times 1/4. You're going to multiply the numerators and then you're going to multiply the denominators just straight across. So think 2 times 1 and 3 times 4, 2/12. I can simplify this to be 1/6. Okay? All right, let's look at the next example. James found 10 rocks. He found 2/5 of them on the playground. How many rocks did James find on the playground? So you need to find 2/5 of 10. And in multiplication of fractions, the multiplication sign can sometimes be like saying of. So this math problem says 2/5 times 10, but it's also saying 2/5 of 10. Okay, so if I make 10 a fraction, then I'm just going to multiply my numerators and multiply my denominators. So 2 times 10 is 20, 5 times 1 is 5, and if I simplify my improper fraction, the answer is 4. 2/5 of 10 is 4. If I think of these, if you want to see it on the model, so I have 10 rocks here on my picture, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I divide those into fifths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 of those fifths are what he found on the playground. 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks. Okay, go ahead and try the practice problems and scan the QR code at the bottom and we'll go over them.